Hello, 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 welcome back to another Regrowth episode with yours truly, me. Hi. Oh man, I just stuffed face with some pumpkin pie. Delicious stuff, I must say. It's one of my favorite pies. But, did we? Yeah, we got a 10-10. Awesome. Sweet. Got it. Nailed it. Beautiful. Alright, let's take all of this loot out while we can. Beautiful. There's a few things that we need to get working on here in the world. I upgraded my Agricraft manually. 0.8.3, I believe, is right around the corner. But I kind of preemptively just went and bursted up a little update on the Agricraft so that my golems work again. Yes, love it. So we do have golems over there that should be working. One of them anyways. So we got to get going a little bit more on some of the automation of this entire base and just making everything go nice and easy. And now that we have 10 Certus Quartz Seeds, that also means we can do a whole bunch with that too. But first things first, there's a few quests that I want to do, and one of them is the Silverwood sapling. Yes, sirree, that's the one. Well, luckily enough, I came prepared. Look at us go. Look at this. Look, fully prepared. Look at me. Is that it? Let's find out. Silverwood. Okay. Boom. Oh, yes. The tree fid seed. That's the guy. And boom. Silverwood sapling is starting to be produced. Very happy about that. I guess these can actually just disappear now, can't they? I don't think we really truly require these bad boys. I should actually probably do like this. And, you know, empty out this mana pool right here into this guy, giving us a little bit more. Alright, so that sapling is going to take its sweet time, and in the meantime I've also prepared, I believe, the amber and the quicksilver seeds that we also need for other quests, and we're going to need them, right? That's Thaumcraft related. The quicksilver we're definitely going to need, more so than the amber, but yeah, still pretty awesome. Other than that, we're kind of at a point where I can start duplicating with the builder and the architect over there, and we can start to implement these farms a little bit faster and at least get them growing. I think that's the next step. Get all of these over to there, and by then we should be out of the Britannia as well, and we can move that setup over there, and then we need to set up mana generation over there and do all that kind of stuff for all the hopper hawks and you name it that we're going to require for all of these farms. I guess we could also use golems, but I don't think there's any other vacuum hopper of any type of hopper hawk. Yeah. It's not difficult to make. I mean, that's a lot of rune of errors and stuff like that, but overall it's not too bad. So I'm pretty excited about that, getting that guy going. Oh boy, take your time, why don't you? Hey, Silverwood? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Jeez, I can only talk for so long, I tell ya. Actually, I can talk for a very long time. All my friends say I talk too much. Just kidding. I love them all. Alright, so things are going well, except for I lost about 2 hours of work. I've already done this once. This exact recipe I've already done once, along with the amber and the quicksilver, but I lost it all because I had a blue screen of death. And I think the reasoning was because I was trying out the webcam recording on OBS instead of my usual setup, which I use DX Tori for. Now, a couple things. I did the OBS one. I'm going to have to check the settings and whatnot because the audio quality just wasn't there for some strange reason. I'm not sure if it was recording it in a lower bit rate or something like that, but I did not sound nearly as sexy. I looked good in the webcam, but not nearly as sexy. The other thing that's really annoying about the webcam, and I don't know if you guys find it annoying or not, but oh man, you know when a TV show goes out of sync with the audio and the lips? That drives me absolutely bonkers. Bonkers, man. So I really do not want that to be in my videos. So it's going to take some testing. It's going to take some tweaking to make sure that I don't run into that situation. I don't know of any other way. I don't believe DxTory can, you know, get the recording of, you know, the face cam as well as the game content. So I'm not sure. Oh, hello. Hello. We need those right away. That's good. All right. We can put that up there. Good stuff. Now we can make the amber and the cinnabar. So let's do the cinnabar first. Quick, boom, boom, boom. Winter and earth. Okay. Winter. Earth. Okay. Quicksilver. 1, 2. One of you. And what is it? 3? Half of these. 1, 2, 3. Let me double check the recipe. Bingo, bango. Bam. Start crafting. But yeah, absolutely drives me bonkers when it's out of sync. So it's going to take a little bit. I would prefer to continue using DxTory, but maybe there's not a way to do that. I'm not sure. We'll have to, I'll have to do a little bit more research. If any of you know, feel free to let me know, because, you know, why not? You might as well let me know, and we can go from there. Let's see, what else is going on? We're making the seeds. You know, these seeds, this production of seeds takes so long. I really need to incorporate other stuff to do in the meantime, but we had a good little chat there. You know what? I wouldn't mind a bit more earth and fire essence. So let's do a little bit of a harvest here, because we can bring that over. And of course, this is our cobblestone. This is our dirt. This is our sand, right? So these two crops right here are like our lifeline when it comes to the entire build that we're building. The other thing that I have done in Thaumcraft off camera is I've done the research for 2 items that I'm thinking we're going to look to build today, because we can. So a couple items that's going to help us out just a ton, and hopefully we can also implement a way to make one of them automatic. That is one of my goals as well. So without further ado, I'm going to finish up the cinnabar. I'm going to get the amber going, and then I think we'll resume back with a little bit of some other stuff. We definitely need to get the golems fully automated up too. Yeah, we do. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Ah, yes. Home sweet home. A little airy, but not bad. Alright, so we are over here. I've been doing a little bit of scanning and whatnot, getting a couple things up and going. But what we need to do, and I've prepared a few things here, we need another thermometer, just like that. And then we're going to put the golden axe with the golden pickaxe, the table, and the thermometer. And it does require 20 per dito, which we have 27.5. Very nice. And we're going to get a deconstruction table. Now, this guy, pretty awesome. Let's just put it that way. You can deconstruct things down to their basic aspects, okay? Which will allow us to get even more of the aspects that we need. As you can see, I only have like 17 air, for example, 22 ordo, you know, stuff like that. And we can get more from this process, more aspects, instead of me having to run all over the world, if you know what I mean. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to place it down right here, I think, right in the ground. And the reason I'm going to do that, actually, no, we're not going to place it right there. We will place it right here. Yes, right there works nicely. And the reason we're not going to place it down there is because we need something else. Now, one of the best things that you can do in a deconstruction table is one item called a crafting table. So, really? Really, fireworks? Really? A crafting table in a deconstruction table, just like this, as you can see, has basically a 100% chance to get a aspect, and it's all the primal aspects, so you can continually get more and more aspects. Now, one of the big hiccups is you do have to click on the aspect to get it, so you do need to have some sort of a script or like an auto click or something like that working, or else this is not gonna fly. All right, so keep that in mind. Let's see, we need how are we going to pull this off? If I place this here and we teach it, is there the recipe of this? No. Wait, we need this, right? I don't think, can we make a crafting table out of this at all? I don't think we can we? Let's look it up. Let's see if there's maybe something added that I'm not thinking of. Let's see. So there's the slab and plank recipe, and then there's the hatchet and spruce wood recipe. That one is an interesting one. So the hatchet and plank recipe. So this first one is basically going to be spruce wood equals spruce planks. Done. Good. Okay. And then what we need is, no, you know what? We might need to separate this out. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's try it. So a basic gate on here, and this is going to give when the inventory is empty, give it a red pipe signal. Is that right? No. This is inventory full, so we're doing the opposite. So if inventory is full, give a red pipe signal. But the problem that we have is, because we're on the same line here, I don't think we can do that. Okay. I do have to come up with a different line. Okay. That's fine. We can do this. No big deal. I had to break it. That's really annoying. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. Thank you. Okay. There we go. As you saw, some went in there, and it's now working, which is, it's good. That's what we do want. So we're going to need another one of these auto workbenches, but that is going to be the interesting one. Are we going to be able to use our hatchet without it taking damage? That is the big question, in my opinion. So let's get another workbench here. Auto workbench, that is. 8 of you. Good. And we'll find out if we can actually do this efficiently or not. Okay, so there's another auto workbench. This guy is going to go... This is going to have to move. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. We will move it. Okay, so this guy will place down right here. Or no. We have to move all this anyways. Let's move it all. Let's rearrange. Let's rethink this situation. So what I'm thinking we need is we need to upgrade our gates. And for that, because we need one that's going to function with a different color of pipe wire. So let's look up the different types of gates. So we have the basic gate, and as you can see, it's red. So an iron and gate is probably the guy that we need, and that's an iron chipset with a blue and a red pipe. Okay, let's get blue and red pipe in there, and an iron chipset. Oh boy. So let's make an iron, ore gate should work as well. So that's fine. So we'll make the ore gate iron. That way we can use the blue pipe wire to send a different signal as we need it. Alright? So what that means is we can still place our auto workbench down exactly where we had it, just like so. And this guy can still be set to make planks. Then this one here we'll place down, and this will be a wooden transport pipe, just like that, with an autarctic gate, basically saying that if there's, let's see, you know what, I might do this one as a redstone signal, because I want to make this only when I'm ready to use it, basically. So we might just set up a quick little lever system here. That might be the best solution. So I come over, I hit the lever, I hit the auto key, and away we go. I think that's our solution here. So let me finish this up, and we will be right back. Alright, so we are back, and I've kind of set up this system here, so I'll go over it quickly. Alright, so what we have going on here is, first of all, we have the system with the loading of the steam oven. As you can see, it's working perfectly, absolutely the way we need it. Okay, now that guy is basically an iron AND gate. It can be a basic gate, that's fine, but inventory full red pipe signal. So when this guy over here is red pipe signal of off, it's going to send an energy pulse. So this red pipe, there basically needs to be this inventory not full for us to get wood sent over. Then we also have this guy, an iron ore gate. Alright, now that's important because you can't use an AND gate here, but when the pipe signal goes off, the iron pipe here in the west direction, which is that way, opens up. So items can then traverse. So when this signal goes off, you can see that this is open, and wood will carry on through to the steam oven. Alright, now for the blue pipe. Good stuff. Inventory full, blue pipe signal. So this guy here, the inventory is full, so the blue pipe signal is on. Okay, that guy is connected to here as well. Blue pipe signal off. Exact same setup, energy pulse. Okay, so as this gets used, it should kick the blue pipe on, and we should fill it up with wood again. And equally, when the signal goes off, this iron ore gate on our iron pipe closes or opens in the east direction, which means it closes off the west direction. So no wood goes into the steam oven. It all ends up in the workbench as we intended. Alright, so next step. Here we are. We have created another auto workbench, which you can see is working. So the flint hatchet with the spruce wood plank recipe is building us some crafting tables. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to filter out crafting tables, because we don't want to pull out anything else like planks, etc. And when this gets a redstone signal, we want to do an energy pulse. Okay, so I have decided to use this completely as a manual system that I come over and I activate when I feel like it. Alright, so we're going to throw in the crafting tables that we have there, and I want to demonstrate to you how this is going to work. So we're going to turn this guy on, and it should still be functioning. It's pulling out the spruce wood planks, which is exactly what we want, and it should start to fill up this inventory. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright, so this guy we could actually set, instead of a redstone, let's go, I wonder if this will work. No, it won't. Okay, yeah, we need to have this as redstone. Okay, good. That's fine. Okay, so that is now making crafting tables. This guy is slow, a little bit slow. But once we activate this as well, you can see the crafting tables are starting to come through, and away we go. All I have to do is I sit here and I click. And I click. So as these crafting tables are coming, and you have to remember, we'll probably have a decent surge of them, we are now getting some research points. every single crafting table that gets used, we are getting some crafting points. Very nice, very good setup. Not bad at all. I wish there was a way to click this automatically. That would be grand, but nothing that I could tell, okay? So that is working as intended, all right? I'm going to leave this one on so that we can get more and more filtered into here from this auto workbench as we go. But as you can see, the wood is traversing, and worst case, it's ending up back in the barrel, okay? But so far, so good. So let's see. We are cruising. No real complaints there. I think that's working exactly how I want it. I realized I didn't have any flint over here, so I did bring a little bit over as we had to go to the other base. And why has this stopped? I'm guessing fertilizer. Indeed. Okay. I'm pretty sure we still have a whole bunch of saltpeter. We do. Okay. So let's make a little bit of dirt and fix this situation up nice and quick. Boom. 2 times 64 fertilizer. Those are numbers I like to see. Boom. That should get that guy going again. Very nice. And the rest, we'll put it in here for right now. Good. Okay. So, things are going well. We have the deconstruction table, so I can farm out some aspects and whatnot and get that all going. We have Silverwood, right? Saplings, so we can progress a little bit with the Thaumcraft as well. And, yeah, I think we're going to set up the automatic golem. So if I'm not mistaken, I want to double check what golem we have upstairs and what it's doing. I'm pretty sure it's clay, but I want to double check. I have it currently farming my coal essence, and it should be doing a very good job at it. Let's find out. Yes, it is still going. That's good. What are you? You look like a clay golem. Clay golem indeed. Okay. So, what do we need for a clay golem? And do we need a clay golem for this? We probably don't. Do we? I'm thinking we only need a wooden golem. Let's do a quick little look-see at the differences between our golems. Wood golem. Low strength, self-repair, carry limit of 4, above average, and it can have an upgrade. That sounds pretty good to me. And clay, just a little bit faster. I don't think we really need it to be faster. And the wood golem is a lot easier to make, if I remember correctly, than the clay, because you need bricks for the clay. Whereas for the wood, you only need great wood logs, which is easily farmable. So let's see, Humanus, etc., etc. We're going to have to find a way to get those things automatically as well, but it might be a little bit manual to start out with. I know that rotten flesh is a good source of that, and spiritus, soul sand, and modus, probably like trapdoors, is one of the better ones, but there's a lot of extras there that we need to deal with. So let's look into a little bit of alchemy. What we need is an alchemical furnace, and we're going to need a few of these arcane alembics. All right. So these guys do require a decent amount of resources, but let's start with the alchemical furnace. It requires a crucible, a furnace, and some arcane stone. So we need a little bit of stone. Let's go grab some of that. And we need to arcane it up. Yes, indeed. Alright, we got stone. I believe I have the infused shards over here. So we should be good to go there. Let's do this. I know we're going to need a decent amount of this stuff. We'll go like that, and you know what? We should probably steal one of these, but that's fine. So let's see. Let's get a few anyways. A few water shards should do the job. I haven't scanned those. Now I have. Alright, good. We throw those in the middle, and that gives us some arcane stone blocks. Very good. Gave us a decent amount as well, which is beautiful. We do need a furnace, and we need a crucible. So, crucible is pretty straightforward. It's just hitting a cauldron with a magic wand. We can do that. And furnace, well, we all know that recipe, right? There we go. Boom. And a cauldron. Good. Excellent. Okay, so we should have everything that we need for the alchemic furnace. Let's take our wand, slap that down, and hit it. Boom. Crucible. Very nice. Put the wand back, and let's get crafting. Just like so. That gives us our alchemical furnace. Now, this is one of the ways that we can start into Thaumcraft basically decently well. So basically you put in items here and it breaks it down into its chemicals or its components, right? So if we put in the rotten flesh, for example, which is 2 corpus, 1 humanus, that's exactly what we're going to get out of it from this furnace, okay? So what we need though to get that to work is some of those alembics, all right? I hope this is all making sense to you guys. I hope so. So for that, we're going to need a V filter or 2. We're going to need probably actually more like 4. Well, let's go with 2 for right now. So we'll go 2 V filters. We're going to need about 10 iron, 4 gold, and a bucket or 2. Okay. That's not too bad. We do have quite a few resources right here. Let's just grab a little bit of that, just like so. Very straightforward. We're going to need it anyways. And we do have the Silverwood now because we just got it, right? Boom. Silverwood log. Good. Okay, and we need 2 V filters. Oh, I guess it makes 4 each. Oh, well. That's fine. I'm sure we'll use them. Then we basically need... let's do 4. Why not? We're going to use them up anyways. All in a matter of time. I believe there's a policeman with his sirens on outside. Hope you guys can't hear that through everything. But if you can, it's the police's fault, alright? Alright, so I think this is basically where we're going to have to end the episode, though, because we're pretty strapped for time, if I'm not mistaken. So let's find out here what all we can get done. There we go, the buckets, beautiful. So we place in the buckets and the gold, and that gives us our arcane alembics. Very good, very good. Okay, and one more. Okay, good. So that gave us our 4 arcane alembics. And just like everything else, you basically just, boom, right on top of the furnace. Okay? The furnace basically burns standard fuel, so coal, coal, all that kind of stuff. And you can also burn things like aluminium in there to break down the aspects of each thing. Now, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. To make 1 golem, alright, to make 1 golem, we need spiritus, motus, and humanus. Okay? Very annoying to get these items. But, as you guys have seen, the soul sand does give us spiritus, but it also gives us 2 other essences. So, for us to melt down 1 soul sand in a furnace, we need 3 alembics. Okay? For the 3 essences that it gives. Okay? Rotten flesh needs 2. And a trapdoor needs 2. So basically what we need is we need 1 of these furnaces with 3 alembics for the soul sand. Boom, just like that. And then we're going to actually need another one, basically right where that torch is, right here, with 4 of the alembics on top of it. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said 4. So what I need to do is I need to make some more. I'm also, while we're going here, I'm going to double check our timing. And we will see where we're at for the video. So, just as I figured, we are pretty much at that wrapping up point. I'm just setting up the last alchemic furnace. I believe that's the biggest you can go for one setup. But I just decided to look up the quest. This is the one that required us to make those 2 items. And it now requires a warded jar, which is fine. We're going to need some of those anyways. So let's craft it up and claim our reward for 16 more of them. And the other thing is, we did just get some Essentia tubes for free as well. So pretty good return on that quest, if I do say so myself. This guy here is probably the next way that we're going to go, the alchemical construct. And you'll probably see that right here in the middle. And that is what's going to actually craft our golem. All right. Very good stuff overall. We're going to probably get into that next episode. And I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to do a little bit more research, you know, without driving you guys bonkers. Let me trust that. And, yeah, we will see you next time. Yes, that's right, next time. Bye-bye for now. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, all that fun stuff. Really do appreciate all your guys' support. Want to focus equal trade. That's what I'm talking about. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.